Hey, this is Mark Barrett. Thanks for visiting my website. Now, you're probably here because you're either looking at becoming involved in the network marketing industry and you're trying to figure out if this is the right company for you, or you've been in the business before and you're hoping that Fortune High Tech Marketing is the company that's finally going to make it happen for you. Well, congratulations. You got about 30% of it right so far. Fortune High Tech, with its unique product mix, it ranges from health and beauty products to telecom to services, and they're going through some explosive growth right now. And I believe they're destined to become a major player in the network marketing industry. And it is that rapid growth in a company that creates not only opportunity, but it can also create wealth if you manage it properly. So you've correctly picked a rapidly growing company with a hot product line. That's not going to save you, though. Chances are you're going to make a list of everybody you know. You're going to call them, you're going to twist their arm, try to get them to join you. And once you've given that your best shot and you're out of leads, you're going to join the ranks of those other unhappy distributors off in search of the gold. That next company that's finally going to make it happen for them. And then the next company, and the next company. The problem is, it's going to be the same with every one of those companies. The part of the equation you missed here is the job description. Network marketing. Notice how they don't call it network selling or network, let me jam it down my friends and family's throats. Those approaches, although they do work, are simply going to get you into the NFL, which stands for No Friends Left Club. Not a good place to be. Now, if you're going to approach this as a serious business and you want to make a lot of money, and that's why we're here, right? You're going to have to learn marketing. And if you learn how to effectively market and you're with the right company, you got more than a shot at it. You can, in fact, put yourself into the top 1% of the company's earners. So, if that's where you want to be, let me share a couple of key concepts with you here that are going to make a huge difference in your future success in the business. Now, my background for many years has been business development and marketing. I've had the good fortune to be involved in the network marketing industry now for over 22 years. And during that period of time, I've probably seen every business building approach imaginable. Chasing your warm market around to get them to join fax broadcasting, email marketing, voice broadcasting, situational marketing. That's where you chase people down in the grocery store and start up conversations with them. Resume database mining, that's where you go after people that are looking for a job and try to convince them they don't really want a job. Yard signs, those are big. Now, these are all valid low volume approaches. And if you're using any of these and they're working for you, don't stop. I'm not here to tell you that they don't work. The truth is, all approaches in network marketing work to some extent. The problem is, some work better than others, and most people really just don't have enough time, money, and resources to throw at the problem to generate a high enough volume of leads to really get to the goal. The success of those low volume approaches, like working with your warm market, they're really based on the assumption that you got a 1%er lurking in there somewhere. You know what I mean? That person that's going to come into your organization and just, boom, explode it. And then the next thing you know, you're up on stage saying, wow, it was so easy, and now I'm making $20,000 a month. Well, there very well could be a 1%er lurking in there, but the chances are there's not. And in the time it takes you to use low-volume approaches to build a business, pretty much guarantees it's probably going to take you years, if ever, to reach your goals. So, if you're looking for massive success, let's face it, you need massive activity. You have to generate that by using a high-volume marketing approach. Now, when I first entered the network marketing field, even though I'd been a very successful business person before, this was a different industry. I had no clue on how to make it work. I failed miserably for several months. It was embarrassing how badly I failed. I probably quit 5 times just in the first 6 months. You know how it is. I got so sick of chasing my warm market around, listening to all their excuses. Mark, I haven't ruled it out yet. I'm still looking at several options. Call me next week and follow up, right? Drove me crazy. But I couldn't let it go. I was so hooked on the idea of that residual income and the good life that I just had to keep banging away. Now, finally, I got some good coaching from a couple of very successful business people who really understood marketing. They pointed out that I was spending way too much time chasing lukewarm prospects around, and that I should broaden my market and go after a larger group so that I could find the dead serious people who saw the opportunity just the same way I did. From that point, I went on to build a very large organization, but I did it entirely from cold marketing approaches, not friends and family. And I became a 7-figure yearly income earner. And over the years, I've made millions in this industry. And my success was because I learned the lesson of working the numbers and using a marketing system that could generate a high volume of lead traffic, and one that could easily be duplicated by my organization. Now, using high volume lead approaches allows you to generate such a high volume of prospects and leads that you just can't miss finding those dead serious people. Now, the high volume success formula really has 4 basic elements. Number 1 is a way to generate a high volume of traffic, that daily supply of leads that keeps flowing to you on a daily basis. Number 2 is a sifting tool to get rid of the job seekers. Number 3, you need a presentation format, and number 4 is you need a follow-up strategy. Now, years ago, my traffic formula was based pretty much on newspaper advertising. I found some approaches that worked, put little 8-line ads in the newspaper, tweaked them until I was getting 80 to 100 leads a week. I funneled those leads into a 2-minute voicemail summary, screen them out, get rid of the job seekers, and then brought those remaining prospects into the living room of my home in groups of 6 to 10 people 3 times a day and showed them a video. The follow-up strategy was that I didn't need to follow up. The serious people were attracted to me because they saw I had a system that worked and they wanted in. Did it work? Well, I was able to sponsor, using that approach, over 250 dead serious distributors in 2 years and generate an income stream of over $1.5 million a year by the end of my 3rd year. Now, today the traffic formula is different. That traffic is online and the volume of that traffic is huge. And it's really not that hard to get to as long as you have the tools and the system. And the good part is you're not going to have to put 30 people into your living room every day. And once you get the system set up, it can pretty much run itself on autopilot 24 hours a day, and it's international. Let me show you a system that will not only totally change the way you look at building your business, but it will also radically change your bottom line. With this system, your marketing will actually pay for itself, and you will generate a volume of leads you never dreamed possible. I mean, how would you like to have 50 leads a day to power your business, right? I mean, how would you even talk to that many people? Good problem, huh? But look, even if you were only generating 10 leads a day, which is pretty easy to do once you get your system set up and you actually work it, that means you would have about 300 leads a month. You'd be able to sponsor 3 to 5% of those people into your MLM, and I tell you what, that means, 10 people a month? How many people do you know in your opportunity to consistently sponsor 10 people a month into the business? Think that would change your financial picture? I guarantee it would. I believe the high traffic system that I can show you is probably the number 1 most powerful internet lead approach today in today's market for you to be able to go out there and hit the numbers you need to really explode your group. So now you got a decision to make. Next step is to put your name and contact information on that little form right down below, and I'll see you on the inside. Or you can take the skeptical approach, pretend what I'm saying couldn't possibly be true, and just click me off. Well, I challenge you, step up to the plate, step inside, to see if what I have to teach you can truly change your business. Whatever your decision, I do want to wish you the best of luck at this point. Now, don't worry about putting your info in. This is my website. Your information goes only to me, but it will allow me to email you a number of business building tips, strategies, and approaches over the next few days so I can coach you on how to bring your business up to that next level. See you on the inside.